Good evening. So they said the essay should be 250 to 500 words. I made 492. But an essay being a written form and talking to an audience being spoken, will you let me allow just a few more words as I read this to you? Okay. Also, I want to dedicate this moment to my father, who's in another state, Richard Schuster, and my mother, Clara Schuster, who is in another world. Independence Walk. My true Independence Day arrived with a hot summer day in 1974, a generation before the Americans with Disabilities Act. That spring, my parents had hired a lawyer for $1 to convince our local school system that it was time to mainstream its first child with a disability. Me, that is. After numerous discussions, county officials told us that I needed to take a bus to a one-story school, not the local school where I had expected to join my neighborhood friends. Looking back, I think they were trying to scare my family into keeping me in the blind class I attended in the next county. They didn't know my family. My parents began trying to make me use a white cane. But to my 8-year-old mind, the cane meant shouting to the world, "I'm blind." I remember holding it stiffly in front of me, refusing to let its tip touch the ground. Then, one July day, my mother told me a policeman would be coming the next week to escort me to the bus stop, and if I was judged to be a community hazard, I could kiss the dream of attending public school goodbye. So, you'd better improve your white cane technique, she concluded. Deciding that the 2-hour daily commute to my old school was just not worth it, I began letting my hand and arm relax. I learned what my cane could show me as it tapped on the sidewalk, bumped tree root swells, or slid along the cracks in the brick streets of my beloved hometown. When the policeman came, I was ready. My ears and cane guided me through a perfect walk with him. And near the end, he remarked, "I'm proud of you. You are being so independent. You're safe to go anywhere you want." And I knew then that my real Independence Day was then. Today, this stubborn girl who had to prove that she was not a community hazard mentors youth with disabilities, bolstered through integration memories, starting with that summer walk with the policeman. Sometimes with wonder, I drink in their optimism, their can-do spirit. I see their life roads and learning forged through great disability reforms in work life, transportation, and social attitudes, fostered by the ADA. In 2000, I returned to the United States after 10 years abroad. Unaware of many ADA changes, and shortly after President George W. Bush had twisted ears and consciences with his poignant comment about the soft bigotry of lowered expectations. I want to repeat that. The soft bigotry of lowered expectations. Looking into the USA from the outside, this phrase forced me to come to terms with what we earn versus what we deserve. I enjoy challenging young people with and without disabilities in discussions about the delicate balance between our rights as all citizens and our responsibilities to merit the respect of friends and colleagues. While I wish everyone here, like Raja, Katie, Vicky, Margot, Mike, my family, while I wish all of you a wonderful celebration of this 88 quarter century Independence Day, I also urge each one of us to fan the ambition and the creativity to continue forward on our independence walk.